My name is Leslie Haverhill. I'm from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, and I did an undergrad degree at Queen's University in Kingston a few years ago in psychology as a major, and I did a French minor. And then a few years after that, I did a Bachelor of Education at the University of Ottawa, where I got qualified to teach primary, junior, and intermediate students, so roughly kindergarten to grade 8 or 9. And I did a French language teachable, but also learned to teach a variety of other subjects.
Wonderful. Sounds like you're very qualified. For the next question, I was hoping you could just tell us what is the most interesting thing you've ever done, in your opinion?
Okay. The most interesting thing I've ever done, a few years ago I was in Australia on a working holiday visa, and it was a really awesome experience. I met a lot of people from all over the world. But one of the most interesting days was when I was out picking fruit. I was picking oranges, and I had like a big bag of oranges on my stomach, and I looked down, and there was a huge spider crawling out the size of my palm.
Oh my
And
God.
I freaked out, I brushed it off, like I ran away screaming. I don't know, I think it's kind of a metaphor for like my travel experiences, because things seem stupid and shocking at first. Like, I don't meet that many spiders, but eventually you kind of get used to the things that are near to you. As long as you
Absolutely.
have spiders, you learn to like them.
That's a funny story. For our next question, I guess, kind of playing off of that. How do you think that you will stay happy and adapt abroad?
Well, I actually just came back from a year in South Korea, so I know that I like it there. And how I do stay happy is I know that I'll always feel a bit homesick, but I stay in touch with my family, and I usually try to develop a good group of friends wherever I am. And I'm really open to new cultural experiences, trying the food, learning the language, and getting out and about and trying new things in a new country.
Awesome, great answer. Okay, for our last question in this video, I was hoping you could tell us about a time or situation in which you failed and then made it better.
Okay, I guess I'm going to talk about a teaching specific one here.
Great.
There are a couple of times when I feel like I would like over plan my lessons. So, for example, last year I was teaching kindergarten, and I had all this big elaborate lesson planned on like primary and secondary colors, and like we were gonna do color mixing and everything. And I got to school, and my kids didn't even know the names of different colors, so they didn't even know the labels of colors. And I was like, oh shoot, this is all I have. But at that point, you can't really, like, I couldn't really continue on with that lesson, so I went back and we played a color matching game, and then 3 days of the week, and then later on I went back to the primary and secondary colors. So I guess I failed the original lesson, but I was flexible and I just changed it around a little bit.
Great. Very important for a teacher, definitely. Well, that's the end of this first video. Thank you so much, Leslie.
Thank you.